Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me today. I am talking today about introductions and how you can help, how we can help each other with networking efforts by making some introductions. I'm Lori Seitz. I work with business professionals who need to meet more clients, find more people who can send them referrals, and who understand the importance of incorporating networking, face-to-face networking, into their efforts to do that. But maybe they're feeling a little apprehensive about going to networking events and making those connections, walking in, talking to people they don't know. So I help them create strategies that they can use to get the job done effectively. I also work with corporations who bring me in to help their sales teams or their IT teams or any of their people that they send to conferences, again, to be more effective with the face-to-face networking. Before I get into talking about making introductions, I want to mention two things. Actually, the book is called How to Feel Comfortable, Confident, and Courageous at Networking Events, and you can find it at zenrabbitbook.com. And then I also am going to mention something else at the end a little bit later. But let's get into talking about introductions. So you go to a networking event and you are there presumably to meet people, but not maybe necessarily only for your own benefit. You want to meet, of course, clients or people who can send you referrals, and that's a great reason to go to networking events. And as we talked on another video about the importance of sharing your connections with other people and finding ways to be of value to other people. So making introductions is a great way to be of value to other people. So whether you're making an introduction specifically at an event, so you're at an event and you meet somebody and you say, oh, you know who's here that you should meet? Let me introduce you to Janet, or you two need to talk because talking to you and I think you could benefit from meeting each other. So there's that you can introduce at an event, or you could meet somebody at an event and want to introduce that person to somebody that you know who is not at the event, who may even be across the country, on the other side of the world, whatever it is. And so you can always be looking for opportunities to make introductions. And that makes you more valuable because it makes you a connector. And connectors are super important in this, in our world, because very few people actually do it really well. So if you can make the connections, if you can be thinking, this is not just about me, how can I be of service to other people? That makes you more valuable. And it's just fun. I love being able to connect people with each other. So for today, here's the thing. My request, before I get into my request, again, if you are interested in learning more about networking strategies, I recommend How to Feel Comfortable, Confident, and Courageous at Networking Events. The book is at zenrabbitbook.com. All right, so my request for today is I personally am looking for speaking opportunities in the Washington, D.C. area for the week of April 22nd. Now, let me clarify that. Paid speaking opportunities, okay? I have a couple of speaking opportunities already, and I'd like to add a paid speaking engagement in there into the mix. So that's what I'm looking for. Who do you know? What companies do you know in the Metro DC area that hire speakers to help improve the professional development of their sales team, IT team, whomever they are sending to conferences. And at the same time, I want to be able to help you make the connections that you need to make. So who do you need an introduction to? Maybe you don't know the name specifically of a person, but is there somebody within a specific company that you want to meet? You want to meet somebody at Marriott, for example, which would be a great one for me. I'd love to meet somebody at Marriott Corporate. Maybe you want to meet somebody at the National Institute for Health, or I don't know, any kind of organization. Excuse me. Put it in the comments section. Who would you like to meet? Is there, like I said, is there a specific person? So a while back, I was looking for a contact at corporate Trader Joe's, and I posted on LinkedIn that I was looking for a connection there. And within an hour, do you remember this? Steve perhaps remembers this. My friend Steve sent me a note and said, hey, I know somebody there. So it turned out that his connection wasn't exactly the right person, but his connection was able to connect me to the right person within Trader Joe's for me to have a meaningful conversation. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Let's do that kind of networking today. All right. So who do you need to meet? Who would help you build your business or build your career? Put it in. No matter how crazy it is, you just never know who knows someone. All right. Again, if you are finding this information valuable that I am sharing, there's even more value in the book, How to Feel Comfortable, Confident, and Courageous at Networking Events. And you can find it at zenrabbitbook.com. That's about it. So again, paid speaking opportunities in the Washington, D.C. area the week of April 22nd. Who do you know? What do you know? Let's all help each other out here. Put your recommendations in the comment section, or you can send me a direct message and put in the comment section as well what you need, what you want. Who would you like to meet? And give me a like, a love, share this video if you found it helpful. Sharing it will also put this message farther out there. So if you are making a request and more people see it, it's more likely that you will get an answer and a connection to the people that you need to meet as well. All right, take care. See you next time.